What's up, warriors? How you guys doing, man? Today is Friday night, as a matter of fact. Busy day today, but I have to make this video for tomorrow to drop at 9 a.m. And I wanted to talk about what success is because I was talking about it on my story this morning, and I got hit up a lot. A lot of more questions, and determining success, what people think that success is, and a lot of times, people just go by what social media is throwing out there, man. It makes you think that you ain't successful in what you're doing, in the field that you're in the area that you're in. So on my live Q&A, when they first asked me, they asked me a question, what do I think success is? And it took me a long time for me to recognize and realize what success is, what real success is. And it's not being at a job that you don't like just because you're making good money. That's one of our fucking biggest problems that we have nowadays, that we get comfortable, and I was a proven example of that. I was telling my story. Obviously I wasn't able to break it down through and through, but when I got out in 95 from the youth authority, I went and started searching for a job, and I always loved fitness. So, I found a job that did power bars, protein bars and powders, and it had to do with fitness, but obviously it didn't pay out that much. I was there like maybe 2 years, and I was grinding, I was able to take as much protein bars as I could. I was working out, and it was okay. I was cool with it, but obviously I wanted more. I needed more, because obviously we get we get too comfortable, and if we don't move, then man, you're gonna stay there forever. So what happened is that I got approached, and one of my boys told me, "Hey man, truck driving, pays a good amount of money. You could make good money, And from there, it just got in my head about chasing money. So I was like, was that right? Like there, you didn't need no kind of schooling. I wasn't a graduate, so I didn't have a diploma, so it was easy to get a Class A license and start making some good money. A lot of people were hitting 100K, a year. 100K a year back in the late 90s was good money. You were able to do a lot with it. Now it's not, obviously, because the cost of living, but it was good money. You were out there grinding. I was young, so I was driving, all over the place. I got to experience a lot, a lot of traveling, and to earn my stripes, my experience, because obviously I couldn't get a good job, but I was able to get a job, that paid a lot more than my warehouse job that I was in, but it kept me there for 19 years, grinding and being content and being comfortable, because I was getting paid good money. But was that my passion? Was that something that I see myself doing? No, absolutely not, man. There's a lot of people, a lot of times I was just doing it because I had to, then once I started making a family of my own, now I really had to buckle down. Now I really had to work, and now it was it, a lot of, my vision that I had, or, if I even wanted to do something else, it was like I was jeopardizing my family, that I had. So it kept me there. So in all reality, something that you're there just because it's paying good and you don't really like it, at the end of the day, you will be miserable at a point where you wake up in the morning, not wanting to go, not excited about it, but you just force yourself, you make yourself grind, you make yourself, do it. It's because you just need to do it, need to provide, need to grind for your family. So it keeps you there. So I'm not saying that truck driving is not somebody's passion. There's a lot of people that I ran into that love truck driving. They were always happy. That was their vision, to drive a big 18-wheeler, badass laid out truck. That's what they see themselves, and they accomplished it. So it was success for them because they were doing something that they love. You could see it on them. You could see how they speak. You could see how they were taking care of their, very organized, taking care of the equipment, like if it was theirs, like different mindset, loving it, in a good mood, positive all the time, staying out there, not worrying about rushing back. And that's something that, that was their vision, to drive a big old semi. Just like I said, somebody's, to me, the definition of success is doing, like I said, throughout the years, I learned that it's doing something that you love to do, even if you were getting paid. But obviously, being able to monetize it, or, not necessarily, something that's not, that you're not getting paid, because there's a lot of people also that, wanted to be in the medical field, wanted to be, policemen, firemen, construction workers, a lot of people that love building homes, remodeling homes. That's their, I see them that you could tell that that's their vision, their passion. They love it, man. They just, they're very good. They're talented, like remodeling, rebuilding, breaking down, like people that build cars. They love that, man. That's their passion. That's their vision. So that's success. To me, that is success. Somebody that's doing what they love to do. There's a lot of mechanics out there that's what they love to do. They've been riding since they were young with their pops, grew up building motors, now they're, building cars, so it became their passion, their vision. So it's something that they love to do. That's success right there. Success is being able to do something that you love. So that's the definition of success. It's not necessarily making a lot of money. One story that I heard, from this high level individual, that, this doctor, he was a doctor, and he came to him and said, man, I got to get out of this field, man. I got to make some money, man. I got to make some more money. This, this thing got saturated. They don't pay us, enough no more. We do too much. And they asked him, man, well, why did you even become a doctor in the first place? And he's like, because I love helping people. I love healing people. And so, in other words, he was leaving what he loved to do just to go get more money, and probably not even be happy, just chase the money, which in our reality, you're going to leave your passion, something that you love to do, and because it's not paying enough, you're going to leave it, drop it, and go get something that you might hate, but obviously it's paying you more. So it's stupid, it's foolish, you're going to be miserable. Yeah, you might make more money, but you're going to be miserable doing it. So once I heard that story, I was able to put it together and know really the meaning of a success, and a lot of people have it twisted. A lot of people, see other people's success, and you think that you got to be that, or you think you have to become that, or you have to, have that, same vision, just because they're becoming successful with material things and gaining a lot from, materialistic things, that's the determinant factor of success. No, it's absolutely not the determinant factor of success. A lot of people that have a lot of stuff, a lot of things, they're miserable, they're unhappy, whether, they have everything they want, materialistic thing. They don't have a family that they always wanted. They might not have kids that they always wanted. So it's, it's not, don't get it twisted. Don't see it as, just because somebody is killing it in this area, in this field, whether it's whatever it is, that's success. That because you're not doing it, you're not successful. Like I said, before, a mother, that's successful. There's, women out there that was their vision, to become a mother, raise kids, stay at home mom, that's success to them, because that was their vision. That was their passion, to be able to do that, to have a family and raise a family. So they're happy. They're doing it in a different manner. Like I said, my wife is a great example of that. That was her vision. She wanted kids. She wanted a family. So when it came, she was ready for it. She was happy. She was excited. My kids were always on point. My kids were always well put together, groomed, clean, matching. Like them. It it's a whole different it's a whole different approach when you actually love doing something other than when you're obligated to do something, and a lot of people, that's what happens. You're obligated to take this job, you're obligated to raise your kids that you weren't ready for, and that's just facts. So you got to really think about where you're at in life, and and just try to find something that you love to do, and it's like I said, it's about being happy, being contentment. It's crazy how a lot of people that I see, that they find their passion doing stuff that you would think like, damn, well, that doesn't really pay that much, like you're not going to be able to scale that much, but they're happily they're happy doing it, so you can't take that away from them. They're not chasing the money. They're getting money, obviously, at at the rate that job pays, but they're loving it. They're waking up, happy, going and doing it because it comes from the heart. It's what they want to do. So my point here is that's success. That's where I want to explain to you guys that, that was the definition, of success, that I came to realize years later down the road, which, I was able to, go after it, the vision that I had back in the late 90s and in 95, having to do something with fitness, coaching, helping people, being a trainer, at a gym. I always envisioned myself helping people in that manner, and working out with them, and just showing them, how to be better, and I'm able to do it now. I'm able to do it now, and I love doing it, and I'm gonna continue doing it because, like I said, it's just, I wake up with the purpose now, which the purpose is to, help others, and what helped me now. So I'm more wiser, I'm more knowledgeable in a lot of life experience that I went through throughout my lifetime, that I'm able to share. I'm able to break a lot of people's limiting beliefs, because I was there at one point, but I found out that a lot of it has to do with our own thoughts, our own we get in our own way, and it's just how we were brought up, how we were raised, our culture that has us at a certain, they have us they have us laced up and groomed, to do certain things, and most of our people, they don't strive to become better. They're just hard workers, but they don't love what they're doing. That's why they come home and mask their pain with drinking, with excessive eating, all that from the pain that, they just have to seek some kind of comfort, some kind of ease, or something that's gonna just mask all that pain, that frustration, that stress that they have at the workplace that they don't even want to be in. Nah, man, we got to change that. Like I said, man, we're going to push to become better, be better, because there's a lot of opportunities out there. It's just waking up and realizing that, we're entitled and we're able to go after that as well. Let's run the word. Let's go.